hello everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. The purpose of today's webinar is to let you all know how to grow your business with your go4WorldBusiness Gold membership. When we talk about go4WorldBusiness.com, our tagline says it all: find, connect, and trade. go4WorldBusiness.com provides an online platform to the buyers and suppliers so that they can interact with each other and discuss their business deals. go4WorldBusiness.com is a 26 years old business discovery website that caters to international, small, and medium enterprises who are primarily involved in wholesale trading of products and commodities. So whether you are a supplier or a buyer seeking advanced tactics, or a newcomer looking to begin your journey towards financial success, this webinar promises to be an enriching experience for all. My name is Bhumika, and I will be hosting today's webinar along with my colleague Abhipsha.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome from go4WorldBusiness family. Thank you so much for joining us today.
The agenda of today's webinar is to let you all know how you can set up your go4WorldBusiness Gold member profile for maximum impact. What is trust score? How you can increase it, and what is the importance of the trust score. Of course, we'll let you know how you can send effective inquiries that will definitely win you business. And we will be diving into some key features that comes with your gold membership. Being a gold member, you get a dedicated relationship manager. So we'll also let you know how you can reach your respective relationship managers. So let's get started.
Thank you so much, Bhumika, for sharing today's agenda. So before we begin with the webinar, there are a few things I would like to mention to make this session more interactive for everyone. If you have any questions, kindly share them in Q&A section below. We will answer them at the end of the session. You can also reach out to us at support@go4worldbusiness.com. And for our premium members, if you have any concerns regarding this webinar or your business account, please feel free to connect with your dedicated relationship managers. Now, let's begin with the webinar. A good profile is the key to good business, especially when you're representing a company at a global platform like go4worldbusiness.com, where your company and you can interact with people from all around the world. Your company's profile plays a very, very crucial role. This also helps businesses to feel more confident in engaging with other platform members, knowing that they are dealing with legitimate and trustworthy entities. So your company's profile can basically make or break any deal for you. Let me show you what is the best way to build your profile on our platform and what all features you should definitely use while building your profile. So let me share my screen with everyone, and kindly share a thumbs up if you can see my screen. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Thanks, Ashish. Thanks, Monica, for the thumbs up. So here we are on the homepage of the website. Once you're logged into your go4WorldBusiness account, you can see this homepage. On the top right side, you will be able to see your login ID. Here you can see this is the member's login ID. We need to click on the login ID. Then you will get this option called Edit Profile. So in order to update anything in your profile or make any changes to your profile, we need to visit this particular section. So once I clicked on Edit Profile option, you will find all these tabs. So to update the details in your profile, we need to start with the second tab called Company. When I click on the Company option, you can see there are various fields available over here. The first and most important field is I am a supplier of. Basically, this is going to be your export list. Whatever products you are dealing in, you can update the product list over here. Now, another important thing I would like to mention over here, make sure you update the product keywords, detailed product keywords, instead of updating the product category. Let's say I'm dealing into agro categories. Instead of writing agro products, if I'm going to specify what all agro products I'm dealing in, like cumin powder, spices, red chili, what all range of spices I'm into, this will help me to get more relevant buying requirement matching the product keywords that I have mentioned on this section. So make sure you update the product keywords over here. Coming to the next field, which is I'm a buyer of, this is basically your import list. So if you have any buy list, you can update the detail over here. The next section is about the trade services. So if you are into any kind of trade services, let's say logistic, transportation, you can update the details over here, what trade services you provide. Coming next is your company's detailed information. This also plays a very, very important role when you're dealing with global buyers and suppliers. So giving exact physical address of the company, postal code, city and state helps you to build that trust and credibility amongst the other platform users. Secondly, when you're sending any quotation to any international buyer, they will firstly conduct the due diligence process for the company. And it is absolutely impossible to conduct that process without having your company's physical address. So do mention your company's detailed physical address over here. Bhumika, let me give you a small example over here. Let's say you have received two very amazing quotations from two international suppliers. One is from US. Along with a good quotation, he has shared his company's detailed physical address and information. On the other hand, you have received Canada's suppliers quotations. But unfortunately, the quotation is no doubt very good, amazing. But unfortunately, he has not mentioned his company's physical address. So I would like to know, whom do you trust more, with whom you would like to connect further regarding that deal?
Yeah, definitely, Abhiksha. If I would be the buyer, I would definitely go with the supplier who has mentioned the detailed address, because the trust factor would increase for me. So I'll definitely go with that supplier. Yeah.
So these minute details, like your company's physical address, can simply increase your company's credibility. So you need to update the detailed information over here. Along with that, if you want, you can update the phone number and email address. That is also very important. In the homepage section, you can update your company's website link. If you have any dedicated website for your company, you can update the same over here. Coming to the next tab, which is homepage. Now, what is homepage? Basically, this homepage is going to be your profile's homepage. Let me show you what all update or details you can update over here. First thing is your company's logo. So your company's logo is going to be your company's, it will represent the soul and identity of your company. Not only that, on the homepage of your profile, you can update other details like the background information, the company story, history of your company, the establishment year, what is the mission of your company, what is the vision of the company. These kind of background information, detailed information, you can update over here along with the images of your organization. Let me quickly show you. I hope the screen is visible to everyone. This is one of our premium members' homepage. So as you can see, he has updated all the information in the homepage of his account. His company detail is updated. His what is the mission of the company, vision of the company, along with the dedicated images as well. Not only that, contact details, physical address, what exact products he's dealing in. So this kind of profile attracts the buyers. If I'm a buyer and if I'm visiting these kind of suppliers on the platform, can you see there is a trust score and a verified status? That also helps a lot to increase that trust factor and credibility. We'll soon let you know how you can get that good trust score and this verified tag for your profile. So if I am a buyer and I am visiting such suppliers profile, I would love to directly interact with them. I will not wait for their quotation. Can you see in the right side, there is a section called contact supplier. I will simply put my message, send the inquiry to the supplier. So having a good profile and good homepage can directly increase your direct inquiry ratio. So do update all the important details in the homepage section. Coming next is the product section. It is again very, very, very important section because firstly, you can make your profile more presentable and attractive by updating good quality images of your products. And secondly, you can give detailed information about the products that you're dealing with. So it will help you a lot to showcase your products among all the platform users. As you can see, this particular member has updated few of the products. To update any new product, we have to click on this plus sign. When I click here to add any new product, you will be able to see this page. So let me quickly show you what are the mandatory fields that we have to update over here. First thing is, what is the name of your product and the price of the product. After that, you need to share the product detail description. Now, again, it also plays a very crucial role. When you're giving a detailed description of your products, let's say I have only mentioned spices and other supplier has clearly mentioned that he's into organic spices, what all range of spices he's dealing in, what is the quality of his product, what is the purity of his product. He's giving a detailed description. So as a buyer, I would like to know more about his company or his product as he has given a detailed description. That also helps you to get in the listing. Like if I'm looking for organic spices and you have given a detailed description about the organic spices, you will get in that list if I'm going to search as a buyer for that product. So it is very, very important to update product detailed description. Not only that, for our premium members, we have also given the opportunity to add good quality images of the products. So you can upload the product images as well over here. Along with that, you also need to specify a few other things to the buyer so that he can get more clarity about your product. And adding these kind of genuine information, the more information you are going to update on your profile, the buyer can get more clarity from your profile itself. Like what is the minimum quantity of the order you're providing? What are the packaging details for your products? Now, in today's time, samples also plays a very, very crucial role. You can update if you have any sample available with you. You can also highlight your product's model number and HS code. Now, Bhumika, as I've informed all our audience that this particular product section plays a very crucial role when we are talking about business on B2B platform. Would you like to add anything to this section?
Definitely, Abhiksha, I would love to add something over here. As we understand how important it is to update the product section with proper images and the description, I have seen many of our clients facing difficulties while updating the product description. And as we're well aware, that artificial intelligence is taking over the world right now. And I have recently discovered this really useful AI tool, which is ChatGPT. Okay. I'll just quickly share my screen, show you with an example how we can effectively use ChatGPT.
Okay.
So this is the magic tool I was just referring to. What we have to do over here is we just have to be very accurate with the prompts we are entering over here, and we get the perfect results according to our product categories. So let's assume that I'm a garment exporter. I'll just type in baby t-shirts description for a garment exporter. So I, again, being very accurate with the prompt, I have the result over here, where the introduction of my company is mentioned, introducing our adorable and charming collection of baby t-shirts designed to bring comfort, style, and delight to the little members of our customers' families, where the unmatched comfort, the quality product a supplier is offering is mentioned, easy dressing, durability, breathable fabrics, variety of sizes, ideal for gifting, customization options. This is some really great results we get from ChatGPT, which we can just customize it according to our company's requirements and according to the quality products that our suppliers are dealing in. And we're good to go with the results the ChatGPT is giving us. And not only just for product descriptions, Abhiksha, as you were just showing us that how important it is to update the home page, where we are talking about the vision of the company, the mission of the company. So what I'll do over here is I'll just type in about this page for a garment exporter. And we again have some great results over here, where let's assume that we're talking about Abhiksha International. And we have some great results, which says, welcome to Deepsha International, a distinguished name in the world of garment export, with a passion for fashion, quality, innovation. The vision of the company is mentioned, the mission, why to choose us now. It is very important because you have to tell the buyers that why are you different from other suppliers. So it is mentioned ethical practices, expertise, sustainability matters, join and journey. So this is some really great results we get from the ChatGPT AI tool. We can just customize the results and we are good to go. And of course, when we talk about AI tools, it is a very vast topic to talk about. And I would really like to ask all of our participants over here, if they would like to know more about AI tools, we would be glad to conduct another webinar sessions for the same. So do let us know in the chat box.
Absolutely, Bhumika. I would like to know more about this magic tool. That's really amazing the way you showcase all these information just with the correct keywords. Thank you so much, Bhumika, for sharing this wonderful magic tool details with us. Our members can definitely take the suggestion from ChatGPT. It's an amazing application. But again, we would suggest do customize the details as per your company's and your product's requirement. So now let's proceed further. So after products, let me inform you about management tabs and other tabs. I will get back to the importance and the use of by requirement tab later. So these tabs like management facilities, newsrooms will help you to give more background information about your company. And when you're giving any other information like related to management facilities on the platform, that simply increases your credibility and trust. It helps a lot to build that connection with other platform users, knowing that you're sharing every information about your company. What you can update in the management section is basically about the top management, their designation, their role in the company, what they want to say about the company. If they have any achievement in award, you can highlight that information over here. And trust me, these details helps a lot when you're sharing these kind of experience about your top management. Coming to the next tab, which is facilities. Again, you can highlight about your company's, your organization's facilities over here. Let's say if I am a manufacturer, I will simply update my factory unit over here and other details as well. If I'm a supplier, I can update the image of warehouse, godown, and other details as well. And if I'm a buyer and I'm visiting these kind of profiles, I can see, okay, the supplier has the stock availability. I can see in the images, I can accordingly connect with him. So that boosts your profile's energy and trust again. Coming next is the last tab, newsrooms. Again, this is very, very amazing tab. You can update about the latest information about your company. Let's say recently I visited any trade fair and I have achieved any awards. I can highlight that information over here. Not only this, all the certifications that your organization hold, you can update that information over here so that other platform users can see, okay, this particular supplier has FDA certificate, ISS certificate, halal certificate, registration certificates. This boosts your profile's trust again. So this is all about how you can build an amazing profile on the platform and what all factors you should definitely consider while building your profile. So let me quickly show you what is the importance of by requirement tab. Let's assume I'm a supplier of shoes, leather shoes, and I have an immediate buying requirement for raw material for the leather shoes. I don't have to go anywhere. I need to click on this post new option. Once I do that, you can see your company's details will be already auto-filled. I need to update the product I want to buy, the details about that, the requirement details like what is the payment terms, quality of the product I'm looking for, whatever other requirement you can update over here. Once you send this form to us, our buy lead verification team will connect with you. They will connect over call. They will confirm about your requirements, and then this particular requirement will be live on the website so that the worldwide suppliers can directly connect with you and send you the best quotation, and you can consider the quotations and accordingly buy from them. So this is the use of buy lead tab. Again, let me show you another amazing tab that you can visit whenever you want to check anything about your profile. And you need to check out few important things. So let me show you. When you click on edit profile option, the first and most important tab is your membership. It will give you all inside information related to your profile and your membership with us. So to begin with, you can see what is the membership status. So this particular member has opted for the gold membership. Just below that is your rating. Again, your rating and trust score plays a very crucial role when it's about doing business on B2B platform like go4WorldBusiness.com. We will soon let you know what is the importance of having a good rating and trust score and how easily you can build a good trust score for your own profile. On the right side, you can see the inquiries that is pending for your particular profile. Just below the traits trust score, there is this renewal due date. So let me tell you, the continuity in your membership also helps you to maintain a good rating for your account. So make sure you renew your account on time. In fact, before time, that helps you to maintain that good trust score, and you also get good discounts on early renewal. Let me quickly show you the link that is available below. So this is another service that we provide for our Gold Plus members. As I've informed you earlier, that it is also very important to showcase your website link if you have any dedicated website for your company. So for all those suppliers who do not have any dedicated website link for their own company, they can go for this Gold Plus service where we are providing you template-based website. Again, if you are interested in this, as you can update more detailed information about a company in the website. It is dedicated to your company. You can update more information about the company, about your product, about the management. So do let us know in the chat box below. We will have a dedicated session for the website service that we are providing for our premium members. So let's move forward. After that, you can see your email address. So your email again plays a very crucial role because all the security related emails you will receive on your registered email address. Not only that, all the buying requirement related queries or inquiries you will receive over your registered email address. So make sure it is verified and a working email that you're using for your profile. Coming next is the lead notification settings. We have observed a lot of our suppliers are having a very hectic schedule and they're mostly busy in business tools as well. So we have given that option and that opportunity to the suppliers that they can accordingly decide if they want to receive the quotation on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. As they are not able to respond to the inquiries on a daily basis, it's very difficult if they're on business tools and meetings. So you can accordingly decide for your profile and choose accordingly. Next option is your phone number. Again, we consider your phone number is in very personal information. So it is up to you. If you want to showcase your phone number on your profile, if you want to hide it accordingly, you can go for the second option and you can update the same. Coming next is the company profile. If you want to make any changes to that, can you see there is an edit icon on the right side? We need to simply click on that and you will be redirected to the same company page that we have discussed earlier while we were discussing about profile update. And you can update the details over here. Coming next is again very important section, the company documents. Let me again tell you the few of the documents that you can update over here can help you to get that verified status that I have showed you earlier. And it will also help you to gain a good trust score. Bhumika will soon let you know what all documents will help you to get that verified tag and a good trust score. You can simply choose the document category over here. What is the document name you're updating and upload the document files over here. Again, the contact details is editable. You can click on this edit icon and you will again redirect to the same company page. You can update the contact details like phone number and email, and it will be visible over here. Now, this is all about your profile. I have multiple times said this thing that trust score, the value of trust score, it is going to play a very crucial role when you're talking about increasing your credibility and trust factor among all platform users. So let's discuss about this trust score. What is trust score and how you can gain a good trust score? Trust score is basically a number which is going to represent on the platform how trustworthy you are as a potential to all your potential counterparties. Higher the trust score is, higher your chances of gaining the business on the platform. It is going to increase your profile's credibility, visibility for among all the platform users. So Bhumika, I will let you know what are or what all parameters can basically help you to increase a good trust score for your profile. So Bhumika, please.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for the information, Abhipsha. When we talk about trust score, it plays a vital role in increasing the credibility of a supplier. And there are really easy to follow 5 parameters from which we can easily gain the trust points. The first parameter is when the other users at go4WorldBusiness.com will give you a positive review. So if let's say that you are a supplier and initiating any kind of business activity with any buyer, you can definitely ask them to give you a positive review on your profile. That will definitely help you in gaining some trust points. The second parameter is when your profile is verified with us after the submission of your company's documentation. So if you are a gold member with us, you can simply submit 3 basic documents, which will be a company registration certificate, a latest bill of utility, it can be any telephone bill, electricity bill, and a photo identity proof of the account holder. You can ask your respective relationship managers to get a verified badge for your company, and then you will definitely gain some trust points. The third parameter is, as Abhipsha very well informed us, how important it is to update your profile with proper product images and description. So that will not only help you in attracting some potential buyers, at that point you will gain some trust points. So do update your profile with proper product images and description. The fourth parameter is when you profile age with go4WorldBusiness.com, your trust score increases over time. So if you are maintaining a premium membership with us without any break, you will gain trust points. How old your profile is, the older your rating, that's how it goes. If you gain trust points, there are also parameters on which you lose some. So make sure that no user at go4WorldBusiness.com gives you a negative review on your profile. In such a case, you can lose some trust points. And of course, if there would be a break in the membership status, that will also lead to lose some trust points. So make sure of these things. And of course, if you go for early renewals, your trust points will increase. And we are also providing some great early renewal discounts. So please go ask your respective relationship managers to know more about discounts and offers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bhumika, for sharing all the parameters with us. Let me quickly show all our audience what is the value of having a good trust score. So I'm on the homepage of the website. Bhumika, would you please help me with any product name?
I think we can go with any spices products.
Okay, so let's go with turmeric. Let's assume I am a buyer of turmeric and I am looking for some good suppliers. So all I will do is I'm on the homepage of the website. I will put the product name, and once I click on this find suppliers, this is the magic of trust score. On the very first page, you will find all those profiles who have an amazing trust score. Verified status is there. They have good product images with the detailed description about the products. So as a buyer, I would love to get in touch with these kind of suppliers who are having a good trust score, verified status, detailed product information. So this is the value of having a good trust score. It is simply going to increase your visibility and trust all among other users. So that's all about how you can gain a good trust score and what is the value of having a good trust score on the platform.
Thank you so much, Abhipsha. That information can really help all of our participants with here today. We need to update a good profile to attract some potential buyers, also to increase the trust score. Let's move forward to the other topics where I'll let you know how to send effective inquiries that will definitely win you business. I'll just start sharing my screen now. All right, I've started presenting. Please, I would request all our participants to share thumbs up in the message box if you all can see my screen. All right, thank you. Thank you everyone for the update. So we are at the home page of go4WorldBusiness.com, where the very first thing we see is these eye-catchy, attractive banner images. This is the benefit of our gold membership plan, where if you are a gold member with us, you can ask your respective relationship manager to update one banner image of your company at the home page of go4WorldBusiness.com. It will definitely give you a great exposure to the market. And also, if we see that there are multiple banner images we have over here updated, and below the banner, we also have a link to the company's profile. If you click on this link, you would be redirected to the profile of this particular supplier. So again, it's really important to maintain a good profile at go4WorldBusiness.com so that you can also get direct inquiries from this contact supplier form. On the top right, we also see this option for online now. Now, this is again a really impressive option where I can chat with the online members, with the members who are online right now. It might take a few seconds while the page is loading up. It depends on how many chats you have been in there. So this is the chat option. Now I just have to type in the accurate keywords over here. Let's assume that I am an exporter. I'm an exporter of spices. I'll just type in the specific keyword, turmeric, select buyers from here, and I can chat with the buyers for turmeric specifically who are online right now. And if I'm a buyer for turmeric, I need to chat with the supplier. So I can chat with the members through go4WorldBusiness.com using the online now chat option. This is again a really great option. Now, the main part is how to send effective inquiries to the buyers, how to find the buying requirements using go4WorldBusiness.com. For that, we have to be very accurate again with the keywords we are entering. So let's say if I am a spices exporter, I can't be just typing spices in the search bar. I have to be specific with the product name I am entering in the search bar available over here. So I'll just take turmeric and click on find buyers. Once I click on find buyers, I see a list of buying requirements posted related to all turmeric products. And below the search bar, we also see filters available. Like, let's say if I am a supplier and I just want to work on the buying requirements, where the buyer is from Asia or Europe or Africa or Oceania, I can just filter out the results according to my preferences. And not only this, if I just want to work on the latest verified buying requirements, I can select if I'm looking for the buying requirements from last 3 days, last 7 days, or last 30 days. So I can definitely filter out the results according to my preference. These are all the buying requirements. Below every buying requirement, we will find the option for Inquire Now. When we click on Inquire Now option, we see this inquiry form we need to fill in order to get a response, a positive response from the buyer. This message box plays a vital role because your first impression can be your last. It is very important to share a detailed message with the buyer so that you get a positive response. Abhipsha, I would really like to know more about what kind of messages can our suppliers send to the buyer so that they can get a positive response.
Absolutely, Bhumika. There are a few suggestions that we would like to give all our audience. Let me share my screen. I would like to share a sample inquiry with everyone. Please share a thumbs up if my screen is visible. Thank you so much for the update. Okay, so to begin with, first thing, you are dealing with international buyers and suppliers. So you have to make sure that your inquiries and quotations that you're sending to the suppliers or buyers, it need to be professional and formal. It need to be to the point. So for that, to initiate with, do mention the buyer's name. It sounds very personalized message. Like if do not specify, hey sir, hello ma'am. Instead of that, when we are quoting to any particular buyer, we need to specify the buyer's name. That helps to give that impression to the buyer as well that this particular quotation is dedicated to me. Again, coming to the introduction of the company, that plays a very crucial role, but you need not to spend 2 to 3 line, you need not to write 3, 4 paragraphs about the company's history background. That is not required. What is required is the experience you hold in this particular industry and what makes you different from all the other suppliers. Because please be informed, the same buyer is going to get multiple quotations from multiple other suppliers from the platform. So how you can differentiate from all the other suppliers, that is also very important. In the sample inquiry, as you can see, this is Tim's Tea Company, and they are quoting to Mr. Richard. They have specified hello, Mr. Richard, in initial lines. After that, they have specified that our company, Tim's Tea, has over 10 years of exporting experience. So they are highlighting the experience that they hold. It builds that credibility amongst the buyers. Okay, they have the 10 years of experience. We do not have to question them a lot because they are in the business for a long time. Again, in the second line, if you can see the highlighted line quote, what separates Tim's Tea from the competition? So this is very important. As Bhumika said, the first impression is going to be the last impression. When you're sending the first quotation, first inquiry to the buyer, make sure you should highlight all the USPs of the company, whether it's sales, whether it's your product quality, whether it's your service, smooth service that you provide while the whole exporting journey. You need to specify that to stand out from all the other suppliers who are sending the quotation to the same buyer for the same products. These things will help. Not only that, along with that, what is the product details? Like where is your product manufactured? Like in this particular sample inquiry, you can see the product is manufactured and shipped from Vancouver, Canada. The buyer has going to get the detailed information that from where the product is manufactured, the origin of the product. These kind of detailed background information, genuine details, helps a lot the buyer also to interact with you further. You can also update the prices in the quotation. And in today's competitive time, it is very, very important to share the pricings. But make sure you do not quote too high. You need to quote as per the market price. It should be a competitive pricing and give other options to the buyer. Along with the FOB price, let's say the buyer has specified any particular country. You also need to share the CIF price to that particular country or port destination. Giving other product detail information. This buyer is looking for tea. So I need to be specific to the buyer's requirement in the inquiry itself. If I'm dealing in another 10 agro products, do not specify all the 10 agro products here itself. That not only tea, sir, we are dealing in spices. That is not required. Build the impression, first impression rightly with the buyer. After this deal, you can interact, you can get that personal touch from that buyer, and he will again in future can connect. You can give him the information later that, okay, sir, we also have these products. You can stick to this range of products. Like let's say if you have coffee, it comes under beverages, you can specify that much. Do not give other detailed information of all the other products that you're dealing in. Be specific. Other information regarding the same products. Let's say you have certification related to tea that will highlight the quality of tea you're dealing in. Any grade certification or any other certifications that can highlight your product purity and quality, that is very useful. Put that over here. The quantity available with you, the stock available with you, you need to update the same information. What is the minimum order quantity you are dealing in? Do update the information. What payment terms are favorable for you? And if the buyer has mentioned something else in the below, after these important details, do put this line, we're open to negotiate. When you're giving this open window to all the buyers, they are very conveniently going to connect with you because they know that, okay, this supplier, we can have an interaction. We can discuss about these things. Let's say he's not comfortable with payment term LC, but he knows that you're open to negotiate. So he will definitely get in touch and let you know that we are not okay with that. He will give you his payment terms and you guys can negotiate accordingly. So it is always very important to put that window open when you are sending any formal inquiries to any international buyers. Also, your contact details plays a very important role. So give your working email address, your name, your phone number. And these are the things you should always update in the inquiries. Now, the things that you need to avoid when you are sending quotations to international buyers, you have to make sure there is no spelling mistakes, there is no grammatical mistakes in the quotation, and it should be formal and professional and presentable at the same time. To get that, you can use the applications like ChatGPT. It will help you to build a good and professional quotation for you. Not only that, there is an application called Grammarly. You can use that to avoid all these spelling and grammatical mistakes when you're sending any quotations to any international buyers. So you need to focus on these factors while you're sending any formal quotations. So that's all from my end.
Thank you so much, Abhipsha. I believe that if our members send inquiries like this, they will definitely get a positive response from the buyer.
Absolutely.
It's all about the kind of inquiries they are sending. Thank you so much, Abhipsha. So we are back at the same inquiry form. I've just typed in the same sample inquiry Abhipsha just informed us about. Now I just need to enter the CAPTCHA code mentioned over here and click on Inquire Now option. It will take a few seconds while our inquiry is being sent to the buyer. Once our inquiry is sent to the buyer successfully, we will receive an inquiry sender copy email at our registered email address. Now, we just have to wait, monitor our system if there are any follow-up questions from the buyer side, and be very prompt with the follow-up questions the buyer might ask. This is all about how to send the inquiry and get a response from the buyer using the search bar available at the top of the website. Now, there is also one more option from where we can check the latest verified auto-matched buying requirements. For that, we have to click on Hi, our username, which is on the top right. In the drop-down menu from the bottom, it's the fifth option we have, that is Trade Inquiries Pending. When we click on Trade Inquiries Pending option, there are 4 tabs: Buy Leads, Inquiries Received, Inquiries Sent, and Spam. This is the Buy Leads option I was just referring to, where you will receive the auto-matched verified buying requirements. If you all remember, Abhipsha just showed us during she was explaining us how important it is to update the company's profile, where there was a tab called Company, in which we were mentioning the export list, where we were mentioning the exact keywords. So the keywords entered in your export list, you will receive the auto-matched buying requirements related to those products. So let's say if I have mentioned rice in my export list, and today, if our verification team posts any buying requirement related to any rice products, it will be directly coming under my Buy Leads tab. Where again, at the bottom of the buying requirement, I will find this option for Reply Now. If we click on that, we are redirected to the same inquiry form, which we just discussed about. We just have to be descriptive about the message. And if the buyer would be interested in our quotation, we will definitely get a positive response. This is about the Buy Leads tab. The next tab is for Inquiries Received. If we click on Inquiries Received, these are all the direct inquiries. I hope you all remember that Abhipsha was showing us the profile of a gold member, where there was a contact supplier form at the right-hand side of the company's profile, where if you have updated, if you have maintained a good profile at go4WorldBusiness.com, you can also receive some direct inquiries. So any user at go4WorldBusiness.com wants to connect with you directly, all those kinds of inquiries will be coming under your Inquiries Received section. Again, you can click on the Reply Now option to reply to the buyer or supplier respectively. The third tab is for Inquiries Sent. So the inquiries which we have been sending till now and all the inquiries which we will be sending in the future will all be gathering up in this Inquiries Sent tab. So we can check from here what inquiries we have sent till now. The last tab is for Spam. As our website is working on spam filtering algorithm, if there would be any spam content found, all those kinds of inquiries would be automatically going under the spam folder. So we can definitely ignore this one. This is all about sending the inquiries to the buyers to get a positive response, how we can connect with the buyers, how we can update our profile for maximum impact. Now, as a gold member, the main benefit of it is that each gold member is assigned a dedicated relationship manager. So your relationship manager works closely and directly with you to ensure that you find success on go4WorldBusiness.com. Unlike junior or silver members, you do not have to wait in queue to receive support. Your dedicated relationship managers are reachable on phone, email, WhatsApp, or even for a face-to-face interaction at our office. So feel free to contact your relationship managers if you need any assistance with profile setup, account verification, website setup, if you're facing any technical issues, or if you need help identifying buyers or suppliers. And of course, if you're looking to renew your account, early renewals, your relationship managers can definitely help you with some great discount offers. This is all about today's webinar. You all have been a great audience. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for the participation and valuable time. I hope this session was helpful for everyone. Actually, we overshot the time limit that we have anticipated for this webinar to take. But since we have received some questions from the attendees, we will make sure that we answer those questions individually through your respective relationship managers. You can also see our contact details on the screen. Please feel free to connect with us. For our premium members, if you do not need to contact multiple people, since you have one point of contact, which is your dedicated relationship manager. So if you have any queries regarding this particular webinar session, you can simply connect with your dedicated relationship manager. You all have been a wonderful audience, and we will soon come back to you with some more amazing webinars like this. Please share the topics in the Q&A section on which you want us to create the next webinar on. Thank you so much for the valuable time. Have an amazing day.